No.
So, thank you. This is the speaking test for the International English Language Testing System conducted on 14 September 2025 at the Orbex Learning Center. The candidate is Big Zot Falcon. The examiner is Dilshad Smarf. Good evening. My name is Dilshad Smarf. Can you tell me your full name, please?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Bigzo Jumabayev. You can call me by my first name, Bigzo.
Yeah. Okay, Big Zot. Now, in the first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about yourself.
Mhm.
Let's talk about the place you come from. Do you come
Hmm.
from a city or town or a village?
Well, I guess probably like not a city and not a town, like somewhere in between. I don't know how to call it. It's not that like well developed, like thriving, flourishing town. It's actually a little town called Biruni, in the probably tucked away in like some far away part of Karakkal, Pakistan region, little close to like Khorasan region. But it's been I guess ages since I last went there, so I haven't been living there for quite a while now.
Okay. So, what do you like about your hometown?
Hmm. I mean, there's not much in it for me. Probably the only thing that I probably don't mind liking or enjoying would be its peace. Like there is no traffic jam in there. Like there are like a couple of cars there. You can even count it with your fingers, and you don't get stuck in a traffic jam. And we also don't have that many people. Just a couple of schools here and there. It's kind of like a village or something. I don't know. So
Yeah.
that peace and that space there, yeah, I mean, you feel really small when you are there. So it's sort of like a humbling experience you get to experience. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So, is your hometown a good place for young people to live in?
For young people, I don't think so. I mean, there aren't many schools like elite of the elite that can offer the best possible education you want to have, and there are also not that many, at least not as many, hospitals and clinics as you want. Like the competition, the more the better. The more competition, the higher quality, right, and the more affordable prices. So basically a lot of monopolies there, a couple of shops here and there, and not many supermarkets. So I don't think it makes a perfect like recipe for a happy life or happy city for young families.
Yeah. So now let's talk about playing video games. Have you ever played a video game?
Well, I did. I used to like binge play, if I mean, if you will, but then I kind of gave up on it because it sort of started to lose its edge for me over time. So I at first enjoyed the novelty of that, but then that thing sort of went away. Probably because I got interested in more practical subjects like learning English and learning history. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think some people spend too much time playing video games?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I get to interact with people from all walks of life. Basically, like at work, you get to see lots of people, students, basically that are 5 years and even 10 years younger than me, and also the polar opposite, like 10 years older than me. So I guess I'm in a good position to sort of like judge and answer this question. So yeah, there are lots of people. There are loads and lots of young people that are basically addicted to their like phones and their screens, and they've become like digital zombies. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, are you interested in watching other people play video games?
I've never been interested. I mean, how like devastatingly boring would that be? Like you they're just watching the other guy winning the game or losing, like, and you not contributing to it, or you not like sharing the experience, like actual experience. You're just there to watch and not a participant. I guess that would be miserable. Probably, which is why I've never tried it.
Yeah. So would you prefer to play a video game on your own or with others?
I guess it kind of depends on the video game. Like we have this multiplayer function games, like for example, soccer and football, where you can share the game and the same match with other players, like with your friends. Basically, they can come in, so they can get in there. They can, get into the like battlefield, so to speak, and then you feel like it's more real. So it's sort of like resembles the real experience that is more dynamic if you share the game and the match with others, like multiplayer function. But if it's like a one player or single player game, probably I wouldn't share, like, probably like a chess, like you can play with AI, which is like way smarter, like probably 100 times smarter than any of your friends could possibly be. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Now, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes.
Mhm.
Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. Do you understand?
Yep, sure.
So yeah, just want I'm talking like I'm sending the question to your direct,
Okay, thank you.
if you don't mind. So the question is describe a job you wouldn't like to do.
Mm,
So
mm.
here is it. Here it is,
Oh
and you
yeah,
can
I got
enjoy
it.
that.
Yes, thank you. What job it is? How you know about this job? How easy or difficult the job is? I can take notes, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Why not? So your time is up. Remember, you got 1 to 2 minutes to speak. Don't worry if I stop you. You can look at your notes as you wish. You can begin now.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, the one and only job I can like think off the top of my head, this probably working as a like construction worker. Yeah, like my dad like is a construction worker and has been a construction worker since I could, like as far as I can remember, for as long as I can remember. I mean, that's the right word to put it. And I really hate that. I mean, I've developed this personal hatred towards this profession. Not because I know lots of people do it like out of necessity, and really I understand. I share their pain because I've like kind of done it like for a while too, like helping out my uncles and things like that, and also doing it for money. Sometimes I could work with my dad, and my dad still does it. Like he works abroad there, in to be more specific, in Russia. And seeing my dad like working as a construction worker day in and day out from dawn to dusk and doing basically the same mundane, like tedious job. Like you don't have any interesting, challenging operations there. You just go there and basically do this basic same job. You just wake up, you do the same job. You have probably some, chisels and other construction equipment that make the situation even worse because I vividly remember my dad one day like getting himself injured by a chisel or something, and it really hurt a lot. So he had a surgery on his like basically right foot and his ankle, and he even lost a couple of his fingers and things like that. That is like bloody terrifying. It sort of frightens me, scares me to death, like imagining like myself like doing that job like for the rest of my life is a recipe for disaster for sure, because it really bores you to like, and even you like live from paycheck to paycheck, like couple of like thousand like bucks for a month, like for insane
Thank you
amount
very
of
much. Thank you very much.
money.
We've been talking about the job you would not like to do, and I'd like to discuss with you one or two more general questions related to this. let's consider first of all jobs for young people.
Mhm.
What are some jobs that young people in our country want to do?
So the jobs that young people, including me, want to do would probably be something like, along the lines of being a like programmer, or let's say like software engineer, are probably website designer and like technology related jobs, because I mean it's where all the money is nowadays, because you can just work as a freelancer like from the comfort of your home and still be able to make a ton of cash, like a lot of cash. And I guess that's probably one of the best list of the jobs I could possibly come up with in the meantime. And then probably there might be some other jobs too that are prestigious and top the list for lots of people and have been topping the list for, like, I mean, since the dawn of like probably the civilization, like
Thank
working as
you.
a
Thank
lawyer.
you.
Mhm.
Um, which is more important to most young people, an interesting job or a job that pays a high salary?
Hmm. I mean, it's just a matter of opinion and personal preference. Because there are people who put their basic needs and put the basic needs of their loved ones, like their family and friends, over their passion and the love and the enjoyment they derive from their job that they do like every single day. And I can put myself like in that category basically. Sure, I mean sometimes like your job and any other job for that matter may probably have some catch. Everything has a catch, so everything has a price tag attached to them, so you have to pay the price, because it's not all sunshine. Like for example, my job as a licensed instructor and examiner sometimes gets really boring, like it bores me to death. But I mean, it fits me and it fits the like whole family, and it helps me achieve financial freedom. And so some people like favor that and choose that over
Yeah.
their interests. So I guess it kind of depends. And there's also the other way around. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So, how usual is it for young people to move on to another city to find a job in your country?
Hmm. How usual? Well, I guess it's not that common because most people in my country, as far as I can tell, like from my personal experience, from my like 16 human year
Yeah. Thank you
experience.
very much. Now we are going to talk about how jobs are changing.
Mhm.
Um, do you agree that jobs in the past required more physical effort than today's jobs?
Hmm. Yeah, because we went from this brawn to brain thing, where like physical job, became less valuable and lost its value, and the jobs that require brain power and higher levels of intelligence and sophistication, I guess became more appreciated, and they used to be taken for granted, like back in the day, and now people who are intelligent and smarter and have the skills that
Can you
require.
give an example? Like, can you give some examples of jobs that
Mhm.
have become more appreciated?
Yes.
Yeah, can you give some examples
Okay.
here?
Yeah, sure. For example, like running a blog simply because people used to run blogs in the past too in Uzbekistan, but they were basically in the shadows, like nobody knew them. But over time, as social media took off and basically, blew off. I mean, if that's the right word to use, people have started to pop on that bandwagon and start to run their blogs. And now there are people who are making a lot of money just writing, personal stuff, like posting videos and uploading photos and things like that about their personal life and how they go about their personal life. So posting something like
Yeah,
as
thank
simple
you.
as their
So,
personal life
um,
is like making a
how?
lot of money.
Yep, thank you very much. So, how do you think robots and technology are changing people's jobs?
Mm. So, I mean, I can put that optimistic hat on and still say that robots and technology like are kind of positively affecting the jobs. It can ease the job, it can take away all that mind-boggling and boring nature of some jobs in factories, for example. You no longer have to, carry something from A to B and lift, heavy things, and basically suffer from, back pain and things like that, because robots can do that. And you can just press the button and things like, sort of kind of made it much easier and more human friendly, create that more human friendly atmosphere. But there's also that other way of looking at it. I mean, it's also putting some people that are low skilled out of jobs too, out of business too, basically. So again, it's like double-edged sword.
Thank you very much. That's the end of our speaking. No question left.
Okay, thank you.
You can turn off the recording so
Okay,
I can give you feedback.
Yes, thank you.